and I did not know when the right moment would be. I decided to do it in April for some reason, and that's why that video, the most important video, is not yet published. It's prepared for April, but that was done in a year ago without me thinking about what's going on right now. But as it turned out, I've been testing this video with many people, Jason, Alex, and so on. And that is what you are about to experience.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm excited. I am very excited.
So, in regards to business, like I told you, I'm a personal trainer. How did you, or how can I get a system running?
That's a loaded question. That's a loaded question. A loaded question means that you package a dozen questions into one. So it's very difficult to answer.
Okay, let me backtrack there. As a new entrepreneur, as a young entrepreneur, right? How do you what project to accomplish first? How do you know, how do you know how to utilize your time, if that's it? Like I have different projects that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out how to put what on top. Is it? I don't know. I can't word myself, but
the reason why I can word myself every time is because I use Thumoslang. Once you master Thumoslang, then you would never run into a situation where you cannot articulate what you're trying to say, because it takes less than 1,000 concepts to cover everything you need to say in every conversation. So let me answer your. May I ask you to repeat the question again for film editing purpose?
What would you?
Business, about the business. Repeat the
Business.
question again about business and project.
Yeah.
So that I can start using this segment and ignore the.
All right. So, what would you advise a young entrepreneur in regards to business and what to prioritize? What should I do first? What should I do second? In terms of projects, what project should I focus on first? What project should I? And how do you also create a system for yourself? Like that's a system that will help you get things accomplished, or a system that will help you get clients. It's a system that helps you move forward towards whatever goal you're trying to achieve. How do you get that? There's something you told me that stayed in me in regards to success. You said success is when you define to me that success is when 55% of a peer group acknowledge you, right? So how do you get to that point? How can I even conceptualize that? Now, I've jammed my words.
I want to clarify that 51%, more than 50%.
More than 50%.
Yes, and also in writing, 51% of your peers have to acknowledge in writing.
Right.
In order for you to claim true success. Otherwise, it's just success in a beer conversation.
Right.
Running a business. When you run a business, instead of saying business, I'm going to use the term company, because I need to use the term business in a different context. So there are two different concepts. On the one hand, you want to run your company. On the other hand, you want to run your business of the self. What is your business of the self? Your business of the self is the company whose mission is your life. So you can swap things around and say running your business and running the company of the self. But it's okay too, but I don't want to label them that way. I want to use company as the mission of your product. Your company is the unit whose mission is your product. Your business of the self is the company whose mission is your life. Do you have any question about these two concepts?
No.
What did you say about system approach? Give me that phrase again. I forget. I want to use your words. So what did you say? You're asking me to give you a systematic.
Can you help me with a system in a way that help me funnel myself towards my dream destination?
Okay. So the phrase that you use is systematic approach.
Yeah.
We can use the phrase systematic approach. Your business of the self works exactly the same way as how your company works. Your company works exactly the same way as how your business of the self works. Both can use exactly the same systematic approach to organization, management, leadership, and everything else. If you could master the art of running a company, you master the art of running your business of the self. One of the biggest company.
Yeah.
One of the biggest companies on earth.
It's business.
What are you looking for?
I'm just trying to get mine. I got it. Oh, never mind.
I just want to share this. Last Monday night in the morning. Now, I know a lot of religious prophets and artists, and they have a way of speaking over my life. And what I mean by speaking over is when they say something or write something down, it comes out in reality. One of them, a very close friend, her name is Paola Martinez. She is a Spanish international singer. Said to me, she goes, John, I said, God sent me a word and said override. When I'm watching this video right now, it's overriding what's been going on in my life, because the system, override, is a very common term when it comes to computers or systems. This is teaching me back to override what I've been doing in my life. I just wanted to share that with you and you know that this means a lot.
To fully appreciate what you're saying, could you please look at the camera and explain to the viewer once again what you meant? I understood and I understand the importance of what you're saying, but I want to make sure that as many viewers as possible appreciate what you've just stated.
My life for the past month has been an array, has been disorganized, has been chaotic, stressful, anxiety-ridden, fear-ridden, out of order. Watching this video about a system and hearing the words of my friend echoing in my head about overriding my life, restarting organization of my life. Why watching this video to me means that I need to be here at this very moment watching this incredible video about how to run oneself with true organization.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry. No, you good. I got it.
One of the biggest companies on earth is a nation. We have close to 200 nations on earth. Every nation is a company because they have a balance sheet. A nation can be having a financial problems, or a nation may have a surplus.
Yeah.
So the systematic approach to running your country can also be applied to your small company as well as your business of the self.